As members of the Global Farmer Network,
we believe agriculture is part of the solution,
not part of the problem.
We are committed to developing agricultural leaders
and sharing their stories across the globe.
We have one purpose:
to amplify the farmer's voice.
My voice.
Mi voz. La mia voce.
My voice.
Global Farmer Network is all about amplifying farmers' voices and stories. Hello, I'm Delaney Howell, and I'm so excited that this month is going to be focused on the theme of young people in agriculture. Jose Luis Quintana is a young farmer from Chihuahua, Mexico. He has a very unique perspective and background in both biotechnology and agriculture, and prides himself on being a liaison to other young people interested in both businesses. His educational training as a biotechnology engineer brings a unique perspective to the organizations and communities he touches. He also strives to bring that knowledge with him as the third generation on his family's farm.
My name is Jose Luis Quintana. I am from Rosales, Chihuahua, Mexico. It's a small town in the north of Mexico. A really dry and hot area. I'm a third generation farmer. My grandfather started this family company, and then my dad increased the crop area. We are producing peanuts, corn, alfalfa, and also oat. So with these four crops, we're working like almost 20 or 30 years ago. But also I have like a professional background. I am biotechnology engineer from Tec de Monterrey. And right now I'm also doing my master's degree, also in Tec de Monterrey in innovation and enterprise development. So I'm almost finishing this. And also I would like to share that I'm a Global Farmer Network since this year. And I'm really proud of this membership because Global Farmer Network is a really good network of farmers of all around the world. And also I would like to share that I'm fellow of a Kirchner Food Fellowship. Here in this program, we are learning how investors work with startups, and specifically in food tech or ag tech startups. So we are going to will be a whole year in this program, learning to invest in these companies. And at the end of the year, we need to select a company which will reach $5,000 in equity capital. So I'm doing like different things in agriculture, and this is what is Jose Luis right now.
In addition to the alfalfa, peanuts, wheat, nuts, corn, oats, and cotton, Jose and his family also raise cattle using regenerative livestock practices. Jose's rich familial history tying him to agriculture encouraged him to look at the world from a different perspective. Growing up with a heavily science-based background, he always knew that agriculture was an industry he wanted to remain a part of. And as he made his way into university and later his career, he reflects back, remembering that he took a slightly different approach to finding his path in agriculture. As he decided to pursue a degree in biotechnology engineering, he said that at the time he felt biotechnology presented the most advancement for the agricultural space. Today, he sees biotechnology as an impressive space to take agriculture to the next level when it comes to challenges like addressing climate change, a growing global population, and most importantly, attracting the next generation.
I discovered biotechnology engineer. I fell totally in love because biotechnology is right now in the present a really good and amazing career, or this career has a lot of tools that will and also actually apply in agriculture. For example, when I was in college, I was in a project. Its name is IGEM, the National Genetically Engineered Machine Competition. There we genetically modify pathogenic bacteria that apple trees, and With this genetical modification bacteria, we promote to delete this pathogenic effect that this bacteria had in apple trees. So since I discovered this kind of project, I totally convinced myself that biotechnology is right now and will be still helping agriculture, farming, cattle production to solve daily problems and future problems. So that's why I feel really convinced that biotechnology will keep going agriculture in these so hard and difficult days.
Jose's passion for the future of biotechnology is strong. You can hear that passion in his voice as he shares about the space. But you might be thinking, how does biotechnology really fit into an everyday farming operation? Well, for Jose, that was an easy step. He could visualize early on in his career the importance that biotechnology has in modern farming and will continue to have on the ever-changing practices within agriculture. So Jose harnessed that drive and passion for biotechnology and combined it with his number one priority in life, agriculture.
Going back to the farm, first, I think that my family had invest a lot of time, a lot of effort in this family company. I'm totally aware that I will love to continue this legacy of farming company, but with this context of background in science, I really think that if we introduce biotechnology to farming, we will see bigger results or bigger good things. So if since the first day that I decided to study biotechnology, I really was like looking for potential opportunities that I can apply from like the science-based information and articles to implement in my family farm, and also not my only family farms, also to other partners that are near to us or some community that I can share this kind of technology. So if I can complement biotechnology in agriculture, I will like being like fulfill my professional and personal goals in life.
Alongside the importance of biotechnology and education, Jose also finds value in young people partaking in agricultural practices, especially those planning for the future of the industry. Through discussion and encouragement, Jose actively works to gather the interest of young professionals.
I actually think that there is few young people in agriculture right now, but those few persons or people that wish, I always try to talk about what do I see, for example, in Argentina with these new varieties of wheat, and what do I see also in articles. I always try to talk and expose the good terms that these biotechnology solutions are promoting yield in crop production, how do these biotechnology products will facilitate agriculture to have like less, or well, to be more sustainable and to help environment.
Jose does not take lightly the work of gauging the interest of young professionals interested in the business of agriculture. Because he recognizes the importance of being a young professional himself, he believes that it is a duty of his and other young agriculturalists to share the story of being a young farmer with the world.
I think that is really a big responsibility because, as I said before, there is not a lot of young people working in farming. To take our social media and share our stories, we need to share people how their food are rising right now and how we are really concerned and worried about doing things more sustainable and talking people that we are not the bad people behind climate change. We are the people that are every day seeking to look for solutions to reach them more sustainable food. So I think that that's how I feel in that way.
In Mexico, farmers face a lot of problems related to agriculture. The biggest one for Jose and his family was the extreme drought faced in 2021. There are a lot of new technologies to increase production efficiency, but without water supply, agriculture has no future. That's the importance of taking agriculture to the next level and combining sustainable ways for production and science innovation to try to change the value chain of production. Jose places a high emphasis on how extremely important it is to invest more in science for developing new regional crops that require fewer nutrients to yield, as well as the creation of new production systems, which is why he finds it so important to share his story and highlight how biotechnology and agriculture are at the center to solving some of those challenges faced by farmers in Mexico.
Since my country banned this biotechnology technology, I'm really focused trying to look for a solution in terms of genetics of our crops, because we need to grow more or produce more with less resources. Right now, Mexico is living one of the worst scarcity almost like 60 years ago. So we need to really take care about sources. Also, our land, our soil is really in bad shape. So we need to take care of also with them. So I think there is three main topics: technology, specifically talking about biotechnology and all complement technologies, produce more with really less sources. And third one is reaching out more people or young people to keep working in agriculture. And I think I will love to add fourth one. It will be like to share our voices to people, to share our voices also to decisions, politicians, that they must hear us before they take a decision about our law or politics, because we are the ones that are doing the work every day. So they must hear us before they take a decision, So these four topics for me is a future that I would love to see. So that's the four for me.
One of the challenges Jose and many others face trying to advocate for agriculture and biotechnology is helping to shed light on why these are such attractive career paths for young professionals. Oftentimes, agriculture can be viewed as an archaic industry, but in fact, Jose and many others view agriculture as an exciting and engaging industry that is exploding with the latest technology, new advancements, and solutions to address some of the largest global problems, such as climate change. Jose has some big goals for himself and the industry to engage with youth and teach them about experiences that may lie ahead for them.
Right now, I'm looking to other pathways, how agriculture will be attractive to other people. And I think that this will be to complement raw material from agriculture to put an additional or value proposition of this food, doing food design or food development product. So if we complement these two things, raw materials from agriculture and food design of food or development products, I think that more young people will be interested in agriculture, So that's a pathway that I'm actually discovering right now. So if we can do a value proposition or add value to our product, I think that more people will have opportunity to sell their crops, to sell their harvest in a really good way, and also reaching more people that we are doing different things, we are innovating, and innovation, I think that for us as young people is the main or core topic right now. So I would love to see these two things working together. I really love to see more people joining Global Farmer Network. I will love to see more people sharing their experiences, to amplifying their voices. So I will really recommend to people to apply this opportunity to reach other people from other countries in the world and grow their mindset and their view about how our culture and how all people in all the countries are trying to doing the same to help our culture and to keep it in the way and don't being killed from other people and keep in the way of producing crops.
What an exciting time for young people interested in biotechnology and agriculture. And a big thank you to Jose for sharing his story with the Global Farmer Voices podcast. If you're interested in learning more about Global Farmer Network's mission and its members, seeing some of the things the organization is doing, and finding out how you can get involved, please visit globalfarmernetwork.org. And if you'd like to support Global Farmer Network through a donation, you can do so at globalfarmernetwork.org/donate. If you enjoyed the podcast today, be sure to subscribe and follow the Global Farmer Network on social media: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, TikTok, and YouTube. Until next time, I'm Delaney Howell, and this has been the Global Farmer Voices podcast.